answers, and hopefully they will have some answers, but it will take a while. It could take a long time for them to cross the T's and dot the I's and know exactly what happened here. And at some point we'll get their information and be able to at least have sort of what possibly happened here.
Right. Bruce Hafner, we appreciate your knowledge. We know you've been flying for us for 3TV for decades now. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
You bet.
Taking a look at some of your other headlines now at 5 minutes after the hour. Windy conditions are not helping the firefighters who are battling a wildfire in the rural area of Cochise County. That fire is burning in part of the Coronado National Forest. That's about 20 miles east of Benson for some perspective there. Now, no one has been hurt. No buildings have been burned. But at last check this morning, there have been evacuations in St. David and up near the Dragoon Mountains.
The former USA gymnastics doctor convicted of molesting athletes is now right here in Arizona. Federal authorities have moved Larry Nassar to a high-security prison in Tucson. The Federal Bureau of Prisons lists Nassar as an inmate at the United States Penitentiary in Tucson, one of 9 federal facilities that offers sex offender treatment. Nassar was sentenced in Michigan, as you know, to 40 to 125 years in prison on 3 counts of criminal sexual conduct. He was also sentenced to 60 years in federal prison on separate child pornography charges. The Bureau of Prisons has listed Nassar's release date as March of 2069. It's not clear how long Nassar will be on Tucson or if he will be transferred to another facility.
Is your tummy rumbly? Thinking about what you might be eating today? Don't forget the Street Eats Food Truck Festival over in Salt River Fields. It's happening today, and 3TV, Arizona's Family, a sponsor of that event for you. So food trucks will give you $2 samples all in one place there. And Arizona's Family has a booth. That's where you can stop by, meet our friends. Jason Berry's there. You get to spin the wheel, and you earn prizes. Also, you can stop by today between 11 and 6 at Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. Enjoy. Also, there's a women's golf expo today at the Weston Kierland Golf Club. It's at the Kierland Resort, just off of Scottsdale Road and Greenway Parkway. It's running today from 10:30 until 3:30 this afternoon. They're going to have all kinds of stuff for the women's golf and women's expo to see and to buy. Also, some golf clinics taught by some LBGA members, not bad. And tickets are $40 at the door, and all the money benefits the Girls Golf of Phoenix program. I'll say that 3 times fast. You have just 18 seconds to make a half-court shot and win $18,000. Most people don't hit it. Oh, the University of Virginia Tech freshman Angus Finney does. And the crowd goes wild. And it's because he becomes the 3rd University of Virginia student in just 3 years to do that during ESPN's college preview shows. Then he says he will use that money for tuition. It is quite pricey. I don't know if you've noticed. All you have to do is that.
There you go. It is 9:08. Still much more to come here on Good Morning Arizona. We're going to check out our cooling forecast when we return.
And also, Debbie is in the mood for Valentine's Day, and she has all kinds of good ideas to make your sweetie.
It doesn't discriminate who and when it kills. All this March, Arizona's Family takes a raw look at the opioid crisis. The addicts.
I was a preschool teacher.
The devastated.
I will never watch him become the man he should have been.
And the conflicting ways some are trying to help.
Not only does it save lives, but it helps get people into treatment.
Original content on the crisis impacting Arizona and the nation. Arizona's Family takes on the opioid crisis all this March on 3TV and CBS 5.
It's the big price drop at Mattress Firm. For the first time ever, we've dropped the price of a king to a queen and the price of a queen to a twin across every brand. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
How is affordable dentures and implants so much less expensive?
It's all they do, so they're amazing.
But who has time for all that?
Everybody. They made these while we waited. Took 1 day.
They'll treat me okay?
Like family.
I can't believe I'm doing this. We should have done it years ago.
Dentures start at just $295. And now get 10% off all dentures for a limited time.
This is a can't-miss event. Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on road with ProPilot Assist that helps keep you centered in your lane.
The technology of tomorrow. Available today. Get big savings on our entire lineup now. It's time for an upgrade. Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event for exclusive President's Day offers. Now, save up to $30,30 on the 2018 Rogue, or save up to $4,500 on the 2017 Nissan Sentra.
This may be the best double date ever. Home bake a Papa Murphy's Heart Baker pizza, just $8. Papa Murphy's, love at 425 degrees.
It's the big price drop at Mattress Firm. For the first time ever, we've dropped the price of a king to a queen and the price of a queen to a twin across every brand. Your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
I was keeping my fingers crossed that they'd actually bring some rabbits to the film junket, and they didn't disappoint. We had a chance to talk to the cast of this new Sony animated film that kind of brings the magic of Beatrix Potter to life.
Rabbits are generous, honest, pure, graceful creatures.
Our natural rabbit's pace should be able to keep up.
Do you know what? That would never have worked.
Were you into Beatrix Potter?
Oh, there's no one who grew up in the United Kingdom that isn't in love with these stories, that didn't grow up having these stories read to them, and because of that, in truth, I felt sort of, when they asked me if I would do the voice for Peter in this film, I felt slightly daunted by it, because I just thought, am I the right voice? Is it right? You know, and then they told me that there had been many, many times over the last decades, in fact, that people have tried to make a Peter Rabbit film, and the Beatrix Potter estates had said no. Even Walt Disney, decades ago, tried to make a Peter Rabbit movie, and the Beatrix Potter estate said they didn't feel it was right. And then they read this script, and they felt it honoured not only the character, it honoured many, many moments across all of her brilliant short stories. And so when I heard that, I sort of thought, well, what an honour, you know, to be asked to be the voice for such a thing. So I immediately said yes, and I have to say I've loved every single second of the process, you know.
Blue jacket, no pants. You must be Peter Rabbit.
Blue jacket, no pants. That's kind of bold in terms of fashion. What's the boldest fashion decision you ever made?
Oh.
Because I feel like you would look good in anything, honestly.
Oh, no, that's not true.
I just search for anything that fits. That's the truth. I feel like I used to have a wardrobe which was like a slimmer wardrobe and then a bigger wardrobe, and I've had to go slimmer, bigger, and bigger than that. I've really got to see, honestly, I keep pulling out jackets and I'm like, I've started to convince myself that clothes shrink. It's not that I'm getting bigger. Fabric shrinks over time.
Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible fashion. Terrible, like bike shorts with Birkenstocks and a big weird t-shirt and like hypercolored t-shirts.
Bet you made it work though. You see, this is annoying, is hearing attractive people say I look terrible, and you see the photo and it's like, that's better than I will ever look.
Really
yeah,
didn't.
sure.
No, I didn't. On my...
Were you biking at least, or was this like to go out?
Like weird like Reebok, high top Reeboks and stuff that's kind of now back in fashion.
I once went to a party dressed as a space cowboy, but it wasn't cool.
Was it a costume
really
party?
bad. Yeah, it was a costume
Okay.
party. Yeah, no, I've done many things. I mean, I was a big white denim fan, which is highly unfortunate.
But that's coming back now.
Oh, well, there you go. I'll bring it back.
You've just dropped a bomb in this room, and I don't even think your viewers understand quite how big this is. Because I think everyone sat at home right now is going, oh, look at that sweater over that shirt.
Right, she's layered.
That's beautiful. And I thought the very same. And do you tell the viewers, be honest with them about who you really are?
I have no problem being honest. It's a sweater and a shirt in one.
This is blowing my mind. I can't get my head around this. This is huge.
It's attached. It's like a sweatshirt.
It's the future, is what it is. I thought Peter Rabbit was a maverick because he wore a jacket and no pants.
No pants, right?
He's nothing close to you.
Good morning, Arizona. Welcome to your Sunday. We are live in downtown Glendale, hanging out at Bitsy Mama's. This is one of the businesses participating in this year's Chocolate Affair, which officially kicks off at noon. But they've got folks grubbing it out, no doubt, this morning. Take a look at what we are tracking. Live a picture from the Hilton Point Tapatio Cliffs in Phoenix. You can see we do have a bit of a haze out there, a little bit of dust that is just kind of settling at the surface, and that is because we had some gusty winds last night that came out of the southwest and pushed some of that dust in the valley. Otherwise, we do have lots of sunshine and blue sky. Lots happening today in the valley. One event, the Renaissance Festival, that's kicking off at 10 a.m. in Gold Canyon. We're looking at a temperature of 66 degrees at that time. By 1 o'clock, 71, and by 4 p.m., we're looking at a temperature of 73 degrees. It is going to be breezy at times, otherwise partly to mostly sunny skies. We are living the dream today. Temperature-wise right now, it's 26 in Flagstaff, 30 in Show Low, 56 in Casa Grande, 33 degrees in Prescott, 52 for Bullhead City. Wind speeds are generally ranging about 5 to 15 miles per hour, the exception being Bullhead City, winds sustained at close to 30. Futurecast, it shows the future of our rain or snow or clouds. We are in the clear today, but tomorrow an area of low pressure is going to track from the Pacific Northwest south down towards Southern California, and we're going to get some moisture that is pulled up from the south. So look for isolated to scattered showers across northern and central Arizona tomorrow. Rain chances move into the valley's forecast as we work our way into Tuesday, and we'll keep rain chances in the valley forecast Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A little bit of snow for the high country, but this is a pretty warm storm system, so we're looking at higher snow levels. Highs today, 74 for Gilbert. Looks like 75 today for Glendale, 74 for Deer Valley, 74 for Fountain Hills, and it looks like 76 today for Avondale. So your forecast for today, mostly sunny skies. The high 76 degrees. We'll have breezy winds at times. Tonight we'll dip to a low of 53 degrees. For your Monday, mostly cloudy, a lot cooler. The high only 69 degrees. And then Tuesday, we've got a 20% chance of showers with a high of 72 degrees. Back out here live with me this morning, Lulu from Bitsy Mama's. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fantastic. I think we were here last year and you had some pretty amazing chocolate treats.
Yes, you were. We actually had some chocolate chimichangas that we make here ourselves, and chocolate cake, and homemade chocolate flan.
Oh my gosh. So the chocolate chimichangas, did you guys have these last year?
Yes.
Yeah, I do remember those.
You even bit one.
Yes. It's all coming back to me.
Yes. So all the chocolate lovers love this one. This is our top seller for today.
So take me through what you do to make these chimichangas.
We make the homemade chocolate pudding, and then we wrap these in flour tortillas, deep fry them, and then we just fry them crispy, put some powdered sugar, chocolate syrup, some whipped cream, something to dip it in.
And then the cake. Take me through the cake.
The chocolate cake has chocolate mousse inside of it, and it has chocolate pieces on top. Also, it's all chocolate. Girl, this thing will melt in your mouth.
And then the flan?
The homemade custard flan that we make here ourselves with the homemade caramel and chocolate syrup on it with some whipped cream.
So what was most popular yesterday, you think, out of all your chocolate?
The most popular was the chocolate chimichangas, something different.
So hold on. Will you hold my microphone?
I sure will.
I'm going to put this down. I see a fork over here. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm going to try the flan.
Go for it.
There we go. Chocolate flan.
Isn't that delicious?
Melts in your mouth. Thank you.
You're very
Chocolate Affair, noon to 5 today in Glendale.
She's enjoying that bite. That bite got her to her happy place. Her voice kind of went down an octave. It's like, Well, Deb, she did it again, my friends. Debbie does it again. That is our name of our new segment because she just, mind blown every time. So you're doing some Valentine's things with some spray paint. You've got some wires. You've got some clothespins.
Yeah.
And then you're coming up with some really cool decorations.
Easy, inexpensive, but gorgeous. Yes. So this is the first one we're going to talk about. We're making Valentine wreaths.
I love it.
And this one is to emulate roses. And
you can see how beautiful it is, but when you see what it is, it's crazy.
That's so cool looking. I think that's gorgeous.
What I did was we sell copper wire in our electrical department, and you could buy it by the foot. So you can make this as large or as small as you would like.
Is this what you have here?
This one is a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're just going to bend your wire into a heart shape, and because you're Superman. Because you're going to cover it, it doesn't have to be a perfect heart. Although you have a perfect heart.
Oh, stop it.
After you bend your wire, that's going to be your base. You're going to take some electrical tape or duct tape, and what I did is you can just cut it like this, and it tears just like that. And you're going to wrap this together at the ends and keep it together.
Heart together.
Yes. But before you do that, you're going to slide on. If you want to slide them on, you want to leave it open at first. Or you can leave a little room in your zip tie, which we'll get to.
Does it matter how big? What is this paper, first of all?
So this is called masking paper. This is what you typically use with tape when you're painting to protect your flooring. So what we're doing is cutting 3 sheets. Now this comes on a roll, and it's very inexpensive, and the rolls also come in different sizes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the roll, and I'm just going to go like this and do sheets like this to get my main size. And then you're going to just cut at the edge with your scissors. Now, I like to just kind of go get it started, and then you just zip it along and get your sheets. And then you take 3 sheets together.
Oh, I only took 1. See, I went ahead. I worked ahead, and there I go.
You worked ahead. Stay with the class. So you work, and then you're just going to fold it accordion. This is emulating the old tissue paper flowers that everybody loves to make. But if you had to, buy this much tissue, it could cost you.
Right.
So, but you can do it with tissue. After you get your accordion, zip tie the middle, and you can zip tie it onto the wire, or you can slide it on, and then you're just going to separate the papers and pull back, just like with the old, and even if it rips, it doesn't matter, because what I like to do is get your fingers down in there, because it's tight and it's thin paper, so you want to be careful, and you're going to pull it all the way up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to wrap it onto the wire and get it all full, like so. And then I just did a thin, light spray, because I like to see the dimension of the paper. You can do it more solid, or you can leave it a little...
Do you have some gold on here, too?
I do. A
little gold and a little red.
I used a gold and red ribbon at the top. I use that to hang it, so you're just going to wrap the tails around the wire and then hang it from the bow. So
we have to start wrapping soon. But I don't even think we got to this one real quick.
I just want to talk about it. It's a hanger. So I just took everyday hanger, bent it into the shape of a heart, spray painted some clothespins, and then you just wrap them all the way around, and it creates a beautiful, easy,
where do you get these
inexpensive.
Ideas? How are you doing this?
It just comes to me.
So
some people give me ideas. It comes from all different resources.
Oh my goodness, incredible!
Thank you.
Beautiful things.
Thank you.
Once again, Miss Debbie does it again. We'll be right back, Arizona. Stay with us.
OfferPad is a direct home buyer, and we believe it's the easiest way to sell your home. You can go to our website, you can give us the information about your home, and we'll get you a purchase offer within 24 hours. We're committed to giving homeowners the ultimate home selling experience.
Save up to 80% on every rug. I'm Ingrid from World of Rugs. You'll find my lowest prices of the year on thousands of Southwestern contemporary and traditional rugs. These are the final days of World of Rugs end-of-year blowout. Don't miss it.
Hello, gorgeous. You've got a body that just won't quit. BXG mill wedges start with a block of carbon steel, 4.5 hours of milling, then painstaking finish work. Without a doubt, these are the sexiest, most consistent, best performing wedges we've ever made. PXG, nobody makes golf clubs the way we do, period.
This is a can't-miss truck event. Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on Titan and Armada, both with a round view monitor that lines you up easily. Plus, Titan is backed by America's best truck warranty. The technology of tomorrow, available today. Save big on Nissan trucks now. It's time for an upgrade. Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event for exclusive President's Day offers. Get up to $10,323 off MSRP on the 2017 Titan. Now as low as $19,257.
You share your love. Let fries help you serve it up just the way they love.
Bring home a dozen select Bloomhouse roses for $19.99, and boneless ribeye steak is $5.77 a pound.
We just found our perfect home.
And to make sure we didn't miss out, we sold this home to OfferPad.
We went to OfferPad.com, entered basic information, and the next day we had a great offer. OfferPad gave us a great value.
And we wouldn't have it any other way.
Request your free purchase offer today.
My lovelies, it is 9:25 on your Sunday morning. You are running out of time. I'm trying to keep you out of the doghouse. Valentine's Day is on Wednesday. You've got to get your orders in now. So we're offering you a lot of places where you can go and get your beautiful flowers. So I want to introduce to you here Matthew, Charles, and Kaylee Wright. You are grandpa, son, and granddaughter here, and you guys own Arizona Rose and Flower Company over in Mesa. So give us the lowdown. What do we need to do to stay out of the doghouse?
Stay out of the doghouse is really simple. You can either give us a call or you go to our website, or you can walk in earlier than the 14th and place your orders.
Awesome. So if we do that, then they're just going to be ready for us. We can do a drive-by, right? Just pick them up and go.
That's simple. We'll have about 500 people walking into our store on Wednesday.
Now, you were telling me that you have 30,000 roses. They're already in-house and ready to go. And they're beautiful, too.
Oh, yeah. They're ready to go. So you just walk in. Best is to do it, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay ahead of the curve.
Right,
Yeah.
and then you'll do the magic and everything.
Yep.
So Kaylee here, 8 years old. I won't ask you, gentlemen, how old you are, but you have a beautiful, what do you call it, halo. Can you turn around and show us that? Because this is something that you guys do for special occasions. I say being on TV is a special occasion. So really, we can just tell you what we want, and you will work the magic and make it happen.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Actually, not us, but our designers will.
Yes, perfect. I like the man who's being honest about it. But this I love so much. You can get these delivered to you, and you've partnered with Kiwanis Club.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Well, the Kiwanis Club is a non-profit organization, and they do all the in the valley. They work with the children in all ages. So they go from high school all the way down to kindergarten. They just help out where they can. They do a lot of fundraising.
Yeah.
This one particular, we do a couple of them with them, but this is our first time this year. Is they're actually delivering all of our flowers for us all over the valley. And then at the end of our Valentine's, we do the donation, and they make the money, and they help the children.
That's so great, though. I love that you're giving back to the community, that you've been here, in business since 1994, so you're a huge part of the East Valley community there. Kaylee, tell me what your favorite flowers are.
A sunflower and roses.
That's pretty. Very happy flowers. Okay. So then you also have a special going on right now, of course, because it's Valentine's Day.
Yep. Yes, all our specials, we do... First, we have all types of roses. We have a single rose that's wrapped for people that can't afford the $80, $90 arrangement.
Sure.
So I think they go for like $9, $8. And then we go up to 10 dozen in a vase. So they're huge. But right now we have a multicolor wrapped roses for $14.99. So that's one dozen.
But I will say that probably will not be available to you at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night.
It may not be available at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, right?
Get it in now. Okay, so Arizona Rose and Flower Company. What's your website?
azrosecode.com.
Easy enough.
Yeah, it's
Give
pretty
them
easy.
a call over there. They will do all the hard work for you. You will come out looking like a star. I imagine you also get a lot of orders on the 15th for all the people who are in the doghouse. A little make good. If you do that, your bouquet has to be bigger. I'm just giving you a heads up there. We're coming up on 9:30. We will be right back. You want to say it? You say we'll be right back, Arizona.
We'll be right back, Arizona.
Beautiful. We've been rotating.
So what's the empty suitcase for?
The grand prize trophy.
I was born to be somebody.
Grand Canyon University, Arizona's private Christian university, is a top tourism market bustling right in the heart of Phoenix. Join the student team at the GCU Hotel, Canyon 49 Grill, and coffee shop GCBC for real-world learning opportunities. Hospitality students can gain workplace skills and leadership training on the GCU Championship Golf Course featuring brand new amenities. Across every enterprise, you have the chance to network, learn, and grow. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Life is good, and at Pebble Creek, a Robeson Resort community for active adults, it just keeps getting better. Come join us for our Villas grand opening event this Sunday. Tour the new Courtyard Villas featuring lock and leave living. Explore the new Allura and other stunning models. Plus, discover exceptional resort-style amenities. Visit robeson.com/event for details. Pebble Creek. Live life inspired at a Robeson Resort community.
This is Sneaky Big, a little production studio in Scottsdale.
Little? It's 15,000 square feet.
It's got some toys you might like.
These are not toys.
Sneaky Big is a great place for telling stories.
Movies, commercials, recording music, you name it.
In fact, it's one of the most sophisticated, affordable production studios in the world.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Sneaky Big Studios. Make magic here and save a bundle of dough.
The Arizona RV Dealer Sale and Show in Santan Village was a huge success, and the show continues this weekend only at Worldwide RV and Robert Christen Company RV. Your best deal on a new or gently used RV is now. Robert Christen Company RV and Worldwide RV on Main Street in Mesa.
Diamonds, their lowest prices ever. Certified half-carat rings just $675, 1 carat $17.90, and larger $29.50 per carat. Thousands of GIA diamonds at insane prices, plus over 50% savings on custom designs. Buy direct, the Jewelry Exchange Phoenix.
Your local news with Brandon Lee. Weeknights only on 3TV.
Hey, where you been? We've been waiting on you. You're right on time for the last half hour of Good Morning Arizona. I'm Lena DeFlorias.
I'm Jamie Soretta. When I meet people out in public, a lot of folks out for the Parada del Sol yesterday, so I want to say hello to them. And folks who say, oh, you know, I didn't know you were on TV. Oh, it's 6 to 10 every weekend. So you can catch us at 9:30.
Just like you.
And tune in. Kim Quintero, she is live this morning at another great place to be today. If you're looking for a meal, looking for a place to be, Kim has you covered.
Good morning to you guys. Yeah, definitely got you covered if you have a sweet tooth. We are at Chocolate Affair in downtown Glendale. Officially kicks off at noon. Mother Nature is cooperating with all the great festivities in the valley today. Take a look at what we're seeing live right now. This is going to be from our Phoenix Tower Cam looking towards Camelback Mountain. We do have a little bit of a haze out there kind of trapped at the valley floor. Some winds last night pushed some dust in from the southwest. Otherwise, we've got bright sunshine if you're getting a hike in. Make sure you put on that sunscreen. 60 degrees at Phoenix Sky Harbor, 57 for Gilbert and Tempe, 59 in Scottsdale, ditto for Glendale where I am at. If you're coming down to the Chocolate Affair at noon, we'll see a temperature of about 69 degrees. By 2 o'clock, we have got room temperature weather, 73 degrees, and by 4 p.m., 75. Partly to mostly sunny skies. It is going to be breezy at times. We do have a cold front that moved through our state last night that has since dissipated for the most part and pushed off towards the east and southeast. So mostly clear skies behind it. We're tracking rain chances for the valley and a big cool down headed our way. We'll have details in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Kim, thank you so much. We were just looking up the hours and then Kim had it.
Yes, the rundown. She always does.
Well, should we go now? We have to wait till noon. It's 9:33. If you want to get the kids healthy, they are going all in.
Yeah, so this is the Chandler Unified School District's idea. They have an all-in race going on. So Carla Navarrete is with us, and there is an epic battle. This is the second year we've seen this, where the mascots go head-to-head on the field.
Yeah, there was a battle earlier, and I'll tell you, there was some tripping, but they all made it through the race line. Thank goodness for them. I'm joined by Carlson Elementary Principal Leo, and I'm also joined by PE teacher Barbara Burton from Haley Elementary, promoting physical education in the kids. 400 kids came out today. Congratulations. I saw you talking to some of your students.
Yeah, we had some kids that were repeat. They've done this for the last couple of years, and it's an awesome program. I really encourage my kids to get out there and run, and so they did a great job today.
And for you, Leo, you've been the principal at Carlson 6 years now. Some of your kids were also out here.
Yeah.
What is it? Why is it so important to push the message of getting out there and you know, doing physical education and running and making sure you build that stamina?
Well, you know what? I just think it's really important. Chandler, in conjunction with the CSP, has done a great job. This is their third year with this event, to bring families out and just to promote that healthy lifestyle, you know, the longevity in living, and starting young, starting when they're, boy, I saw some 4- and 5-year-olds, see some 4- and 5-year-olds running, you know.
Absolutely.
So,
speaking of 4- and 5-year-olds, Leo, you, Barbara, had a little girl who came up to us. She's a 4-year-old or 5-year-old, and she ran. She said she ran the whole way.
Yeah, I was really proud of her. She is in my running club, and she has qualified for a couple of the different races, and so I was really excited to see her at this participate in this event today.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. We hope that in the years to come, Leo, I asked you earlier, you said this event is not going anywhere. It's coming back every year after year.
It's here to stay, without a doubt. And, you know, it's in conjunction with Chandler Schools and the running clubs and the district races that they run. This is just a great way to engage not just Chandler kids, but Chandler families.
And the community in general.
Community in general, absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So yeah, there you have it, ladies. We're going to bring you a full report coming up at 5 o'clock on the runners. We interviewed some of them for a little bit later, so we'll bring that to you at 5 o'clock right here on Arizona's Family. Back to you, Lena, into the studio.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Turning to other news this morning, a Southwest Airlines plane had to turn around and go back to the gate at LAX after a man scaled a fence and ran up to the plane while it was on the runway. This happened last night, caused a temporary shutdown of that runway at LAX. Police think the man may have been under the influence of narcotics. It was the pilot who spotted the man, alerted police after an alarm went off, signaling something was wrong with the plane. Passengers were taken off that plane, put on another flight while inspectors then looked over that 737. That man was then arrested. Here's California's style power walk. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau meeting with the mayor there while hiking. They were at Griffith Park. This was the end of Trudeau's trip to the U.S. At one point, they even stopped to take pictures with the other hikers. Trudeau is ending a West Coast swing that included a meeting yesterday with Governor Jerry Brown and a meeting with the Silicon Valley tech companies on Thursday. Could you imagine Trudeau out there? Hi. Also this morning, the U.S. wins. Hi.
Hey, girl.
Selfie time. The U.S. wins its first gold medal, and the vice president makes it back from the Olympics. Mike Pence, along with his wife, landed at Andrews Air Force Base late last night after their trip to South Korea. The gold medal won by the youngest member of the U.S. snowboarding team, Red Gerard. He, just 17 years old. At 9:37 now, tomorrow the Senate will have a rare and open-ended debate on immigration and the fate of DACA.
Okay, so after this debate, the Senate is expected to spend days, maybe weeks, sorting through all of the proposals on the table. Remember, the current program is set to expire on March the 5th. Now, President Trump has said he does want to help young immigrants who have lived in the United States illegally since they were brought here as children and have been protected by the Obama-era program, DACA. Now, he proposed a path to citizenship for nearly 2 million people. In exchange, though, he's made it clear he wants $25 billion for his border wall and tougher rules for immigrants as well.
It is Mardi Gras, and some of the big parades started this weekend. New Orleans filled with thousands of people who lined the parade route Saturday for one of the biggest parades. Weather, you can see, not really playing along here. It started raining, got kind of cold, but many people who made the trip and some who live there say they were prepared to weather the weather with umbrellas and raincoats, maybe just a hair more whiskey in that cup. Les éléments roulés. Carol Raleigh telling me about Mardi Gras yesterday. She's a New Orleans native. And for those who did not want to brave Mother Nature, there was a huge extravaganza at the Superdome. Wow. So check out some of the beautiful floats there. Only with this display, there was no lining up next to the displays. for beads or horns. See, they're faux. That's cool.
How do you get the beads?
You have to get them on your own, lady.
You go and you buy some. United is on the top of the newest list of the best on-time airlines. You want to get there on time? Fly American. The Federal Bureau of Transportation Statistics says United saw their flights getting there on time nearly 85% of the time last month. Next, Delta, Alaska Airlines, both of them clocking in an on-time rate of more than 83%. The lowest ranked airlines of the 12 U.S. carriers surveyed, JetBlue. But the federal government counts a flight as being on time if it's no later than 14 minutes late.
Okay. JetBlue, rather cheap, though.
Can I get that deal where, I'm still on time? It was within 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's a grace period.
Yeah, I'm on time.
Okay, get out your wallet.
No.
Do you have enough cash for a new diamond that is going up for auction? You have a spare $33 million, maybe?
Okay, so it's a giant? Whoa.
Giant.
Whoa.
You said giant.
This is a giant rare white diamond. It's up for sale by Sotheby's of London. They say the 102-carat diamond is the largest and the purest of its kind. Oh, look at this, mama. It is reported to be internally and externally flawless. And they expect it's going to sell for more than $33 million. Oh,
it's a
how the other
stunner.
half lives. Look how gorgeous. But then again, what are you doing with that? Are you making this an engagement ring? You're not putting that on your finger?
You're just, I don't know.
Admiring it?
A prince of
holding it like that and taking photos?
Will buy it. No idea.
But wait, what are you making out of this? I'm just trying to shame it so that I don't want it as bad.
Yes, we don't have a need for this in our normal life.
This thing is dumb. That's silly.
I'd still buy it if I had the cash. Still much more to come here on Good Morning Arizona. You have got to see who just walked into our newsroom.
We've got our Sunday sweetheart. Looking for love, looking for you. If you're looking for a big hug, this is where you're going to find it.
So much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet.
One or two or both. Because at VisionWorks, when you buy a pair of glasses, you get one free. An extra pair for you or a pair to share. Whatever you do, you'll see a better you. VisionWorks.
Windfall Willie here in the Arizona Lottery with Queen Joanna III. I ran into Joe on my search around the world for more fun.
And we came up with an exciting new game.
Say hello to
our newest $30 scratchers ticket, Royal Millions.
It's loaded with more top prizes of $3.5 million than ever before.
And over $113 million in prizes. Did I say stop?
Truck event. Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on Titan and Armada. Both with a round view monitor that lines you up easily. Plus, Titan is backed by America's best truck warranty. The technology of tomorrow, available today. Save big on Nissan trucks now. It's time for an upgrade. Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event for exclusive President's Day offers. Get up to $10,323 off MSRP on the 2017 Titan. Now as low as $19,257.
Oh, I switched to CenturyLink Internet. It's so awesome. There's no contract, and my price will never change.
Oh, they'll change it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Negotiation's over. Price won't change.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't. Introducing CenturyLink Price for Life Internet with no rate hikes, no bundling needed, and no contract. Keep your rate as long as you keep your plan. Switch now at CenturyLink.com.
One or two or both. Because at VisionWorks, when you buy a pair of glasses, you get one free. An extra pair for you or a pair to share. Whatever you do, you'll see a better you. VisionWorks.
Welcome back, Arizona. It is 9:43. Look at this space. So Lena and I are reading the news. We hear the little clippy clap of the pet of the week. We know an animal is in the house. We look over and there's like a polar bear walking into the newsroom.
That's right.
Kelsey, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you? This is Chewy. He's a 5-year-old
Chewy?
Yes.
That's the name of my fish.
Oh, perfect. Maybe they can be friends.
Yeah, size comparisons.
He's a 5-year-old Great Pyrenees. He was actually rescued by our field team because he was a cruelty case. Yeah, so he was severely underweight, not being taken care of. He's actually put on 10% of his body weight in just a week. And as you can see, he's just such a love bug. He has been cuddling me. Yeah, he's been cuddling me all day long. So I'm sure, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, from his hair.
Go ahead, you can lick my cheek, not my lips.
So he's just such a sweetheart.
I'm getting the full. This is, he's just checking every little limb out of me.
That's right.
Talk to me about this breed, because is this a shredder, a shedder? Because this,
yes,
you know,
as you
the
can
fur
see,
is very furry.
Yes, as you can see, he does have a lot of hair. So